Peace, my fellow warriors. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you guys are improving every day, physically, mentally, spiritually, and you guys are being your best self. All right, listen. So this video is gonna be a little personal. I wanted to come on here and this video's more or less for the fellas. If y'all catch the drift, if y'all catch the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about NoFap, right? So at this point, the NoFap subject has been on YouTube for years now. Tons of videos about the benefits of NoFap and also the positives and the negatives of NoFap, believe it or not, right? There's always two sides to everything. So in this video, I'm not going to necessarily get into the all the scientific and all the benefits that an individual would see. I'm only going to talk about my personal experience and how it's changed my life so far. Okay, so if you guys don't know what NoFap is, basically it's not having sex or masturbating, right? You're basically saving your seed. You're saving your semen, your life force, in other words, right? So one of the things that that guys have to, of course a lot of men are always, there's a stigma and there's always this agenda that I've realized that, you know, masturbating and having like sex or you know, going for the opposite sex, I guess, if you will, or thinking about the opposite sex all the time. They push it in these movies, they push it in these shows, they push it in all types of media. You know, sex is, you know, as we know, sex sells, right? Sexual activities has always been pushed into the masses, right? And if you understand sex from a root chakra level and understanding from the actual sacred activity that it truly is, then you wouldn't want to be, you know, having sex with just random people, you know, having random hookups all the time. Trust me, because I've had my experiences with that, right? So so basically, yeah, so once I started understanding the psychology and the sacred practice that sex really is, I started understanding that I can't just like be out here and you know, trying to hook up with girls and have these random hookups for the ego, right? I mean, in a lot of cultures, and especially in America, sex is like, if you're a player, if you're a person that attracts a lot of women and get a lot of women, you're kind of praised by other men. You know, other men respect you, other men want to be you. They you know, they look up to you in certain ways. So just that psychology off top has ruined like tons of men, right? And it's ruined their relationship with women because, for example, for me, I got to a point where I was just, you know, having meaningless sex with a lot of women and jerking off a lot and all this shit for years, right? For years. And I got to a point where psychologically I was looking at women like different. Like I was looking at women like as a sex, like an object, right? I was only looking at them for the physical needs and never like deeper within that, right? So for a while I knew that psychologically that started messing me up, because if you think about, for example, porn, right? Just even look at that activity. You're getting, you know, it takes few minutes or whatever for some guys just to release. And think about it, that 5 minutes of pleasure, of that dopamine that your brain gets, of course it's easy, right? Of course you want to do that all the time. It's the easiest dopamine chemical you can get to your brain at like that. But what happens is that once you understand that for every man, our semen is essentially our life force. Our semen is our chi energy. It's our actual vitality. It's our actual what makes us a man, right? This is when we have high, when we restore our semen, when we don't release, you know, when we have certain number of days where we don't do any sexual activities, that energy comes back into us. It flows from the spine, that kundalini energy. It flows all the way through the chakras, and it goes all the way to the brain. And this empowers your pineal gland, enforces your crown chakra, right? All these things are connected. Once you save that energy, once that chi is stored in you, you have way more vitality. You know, you're gonna see more men put on more muscle. You're gonna have more facial hair. You know, your skin's gonna clear out a little bit more. Your hair is gonna grow faster, right? So, and overall, your confidence grows like crazy. Now, for every guy is different. Every person, you know, every guy has different libido. Every guy has different like testosterone levels. So, of course, some people may see the benefits shorter time than they do with other people who see their benefits in longer time. For example, for me, I'm currently at 72 days, right? 72 days of NoFap. So, and think about this, and I want you guys to take this in consideration. It's like, if you have years, right? If you have years of having sex and jerking off and all this stuff, like 10 plus years, say that, you just holding your seed for 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, some people may feel a dramatic effect from that, right? Some people may feel it, but I think the longer you prolong it, the more benefits you would have, right? And of course, the benefits I just named were physical, but I think the psychological benefits are what truly matters, that I truly felt, at least for me, right? So, yeah, 72 days, and I plan on going to 90, right? The goal is to get to 90 days, and then after that, you know, see where I feel. I'm not really, you know, involved with dating right now or anything like that, so the focus for me is a lot easier. So I can't, you know, it depends. If you're in a relationship or whatever, you're talking to someone, if the woman or male or they are on top of this information, then it'll make things easier, of course. But, you know, a lot of us, men and women, we are, you know, when you start thinking about sex, when you start thinking about lower vibration, because sex is connected to your root chakra. It's connected, everything is connected to that lower vibration, that lower state, you know, what it represents. It's, you know, it's our lower animalistic nature, you know, in a natural form that sex entails. So once you understand this, when you start understanding that you don't want to just release your seed on anybody, you don't want to like just, you know, try to bag every girl that you see, you know, you save your energy, you save it for yourself. That energy form, you have to kind of channel that energy somewhere else, right? So this is why a lot of people, if you watch a lot of NoFap videos, a lot of people say they're goal oriented. They get a lot of things done because now they're channeling all that energy that they have right into something else, right? You're not focused on women. Like, you know, for me, I've had that like since high school and college and all that stuff. Like I always had like drive to obviously get women, and obviously that's a man thing, right? Like, of course, that's natural, but I understood that there was more. I understood that there's more than just, you know, releasing a nut, and I really started feeling the effects right after the 30-day mark, and the effects I started having were basically, I had way more energy. I worked like a regular 9 to 5, and I would work out after my shift, usually like 6 or 5, and every time I would need like a pre-workout, I would need coffee, I would need some sort of like caffeine or stimulant to help me get through my workout or start my workout. And after the 30 days, dude, I've had so much energy. Like, I have so much, like when I get out of work, I'm like alive and ready to go. Like, I haven't even been using pre-workout. Also in the morning when I wake up, I'll be waking up before my alarm, and this is usually when I do my morning routine of meditation and my stretching and stuff like that. So it's given me more energy to even do that, to wake up even earlier and accomplish the things that I need to accomplish, right? So basically, man, you're gonna sorry guys, I'm out here in the sun, you know, it's kind of beaming today, so, but I love it though, you know what I mean? We're getting the vitamin D right to the source of the eyes and the skin. So hey man, it's about. So yeah, so 30 days, yeah, I felt the energy, man. I felt the, not only the physical benefits of the energy, but also like my mental focus. Like I've been focused more, like, you know, playing more just doing more activities, right? I have more energy and more focus to get other things done than just putting all my energy and focus on women, right? So after and I would say I started really feeling the effects like day after 60. Like they usually say after 60 to 90 is like that's when you really start coming into your own. And for me, it's really helped me psychologically, number one, but also like I feel my testosterone like boost, right? Not only do I have all this energy now, but I'm building up my life force. So physically, like I feel like amazing. I feel like, you know, because everything is starting to flow with me, at least. Like I started, you know, obviously with your meditation and your other spiritual practices, once you start being consistent with those and you start adding your general, like when you're legit, like life, your energy is more up there because of the NoFap, everything starts clicking, you know, everything starts like, you're more alert. You can, you know, your senses are better, like your smell, sense of taste, you're just, and how you view women is different too. I would say that I can't, personally for me, I'm just more alert with women. Like my conversations are more like present, you know, I'm just more present in life in general. But with women, you know, I'm starting to just sense, like I'm starting to pick up on the little things, and conversations and also, I wasn't gonna bring this up in this video, but you know, one of the big things that the NoFap benefits really bring is the woman attraction. Now, ironically, we're not trying to release our seed and we're not trying to, you know, have sexual activities, but the NoFap actually brings in the woman, right? So, and you know, every story is different from every guy that's practiced this, but I can say that women definitely feel there's a sense that women can sense that life force in you, right? Like women have this, like, I forgot the word, but women have this like radar, this like subconscious knowing about a man that is like, okay, he has something different, like he has chi in him that I can read somehow. Like every, you know, woman that are conscious about it, at least, you know, they could sense it. So this is another thing that I would add to the list of benefits, man. Just my overall life has been better, and different and more positive, and just like the clarity, just everything is just like upgraded, if you will, right? If you're consistent with your nutrition, if you're consistent with some type of exercise and releasing all this energy that you have from NoFapping, everything is going to be more balanced, right? Everything is going to be more pure, more better for you. So yeah, man. So that's basically my journey so far. Like I said, I'm 72 days in. I plan on going 90, and honestly, I plan on going 180. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really. It's crazy because after a certain amount of time, like for me, like after like day 40 something, I've had sexual urges. Don't get me wrong. Like that's the thing. Like it's funny because it's like people. That's the main question. Is like, do you still feel the urge? Do you still feel like, could you, you know, still get up type shit, right? And for me, yeah, like I actually feel it a little bit more, but it's a more like that energy, that feeling is more of it's controlled now. It's not like, oh my God, my mind, and I gotta go do something with it. Like, oh, I see a woman and I get nervous or whatever. It's more or less like, it still works, of course, but I don't let it control me. I don't let the urges like you know, dictate what I'm gonna do with it, right? So you just get, so basically, man, you just get better control. You get control of yourself. And just like anything else, you know, masturbating and having sex, it's a habit. You know, all habits can be destroyed, and you could form new habits, of course. But like anything, it's a habit, and it could be addicting. So once you know it's addicting and you let it control you, you know you have a problem. So the NoFap thing, man, it really just it breaks all that, man. All the things I mentioned in this video, they're very much true for me. And if you go to other people's videos, other people's content, and they pretty much would say the same thing. Every guy that's been on this journey would say, like, all these benefits are true. It just comes in, you know, it comes in phases for different people, right? So yeah, man, I highly suggest every guy get in this, man. Save your chi. This is the real, you know, this is a part of being a warrior. Being a spiritual warrior is having that chi energy, right? Having that life force, that aura, you know what I mean? And I can feel it, man. I'm feeling all the benefits. I'm getting stronger. You know what I mean? I feel better, more clarity. I can see things better. I can just, my life force is definitely, you know, I feel it. You know what I mean? And so I want other people to experience this as well, other guys especially. So yeah, man. Just wanted to come on here and explain that story to you guys, explain my journey so far. And yeah, you know, try it out for yourself, man. I promise you guys won't regret it. I think you'll be better off for it. But once again, it has to be within yourself. And of course, you know, if you relapse or you think about these urges once again, you know, you can control it. You know, just like anything in life, obviously it takes consistency, and it takes mental fortitude to get it done and stuff like that. But you can do it. You know what I mean? All my fellow warriors out there, man, you keep striving to be better physically, mentally, spiritually every day. You know, let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of our loved ones, and let's be our best selves, man. This is you know, this is a part of the journey, of course, and of course you always got to work at something. Yeah, man, like I said, 72 days in, feeling strong, feeling amazing. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling my best self. Feel like spiritually that energy is increasing every day. And yeah, so I'm getting better. So I want that same thing for you guys. Let me know on the comment section if you guys have experienced this as well. And yeah, man, if you haven't already, please smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Look out for future videos. I appreciate you guys. Love and light to everyone, my fellow warriors. Peace.